Welcome back to another episode of Addicted to Quitting, where we are focusing on quitting the habits that no longer serve us so we can elevate your health, your habits, and your happiness. My name is Gentry. I am a certified life and recovery coach. I'm a certified public accountant, and I'm a divorced mom to 4 boys, also Airbnb host. I got a lot of things on my plate, and today what's on my plate is some colonoscopy prep. So we're going to go ahead and start this process because I had to start it in these hours. And I was like, you know what? We're going to do it live with the podcasters. So if I have to pause this, then I'll tell you guys. But this is health awareness. You guys need to make sure you're taking care of your health, making sure you're paying attention to things because today, shiznits is getting real. Okay, so I'm going to take these. I got to take this really fast. 2 tabs. Bear with me. Okay, 2 of those, and then I got to drink this stuff, 8 ounces every 10 to 15 minutes, or till half the bottle's full or gone. Dude, I don't know if this is a good idea to be doing this live on a podcast. I mean, I can edit whatever, but at least it's not like a live Facebook live or Instagram live. But I have to prep, you guys, and I'm going to talk about this because we're going to talk about how we're on all facets. Shit's getting real today. We're getting real today. We're not going to we're going to talk about these things because one, take care of your health. I want to talk about doing this because I think so many people are embarrassed about their bathroom habits and they're like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to tell people that I have a bathroom issues or I've never even noticed I had a bathroom issues even though I always have to go to the bathroom or whatever, but because I didn't want to tell anyone and I was embarrassed by it. No, let's talk about these things, right? That's how we can figure out if we need to go to the doctor and have them check things out because I have a history of colon problems. Well, not me, but family history. Anyways, but shit's getting real. And what I'm going to talk about after I just drink a little bit of this juicy juice I have to drink. Oh my God, that's awful. Is shiz getting real and why it's so important to get real friends. Get real people in your life. The people that are going to support you even when you're down. The people that are going to cheer for you when you are up. The people that are not going to come and circle around you when you're really struggling just to let you wallow in self-pity, point the finger at everybody else. We all know that type of person. You could probably think of that person right now that as soon as things get bad, they come to your rescue and you're like, wow, what a good friend. But they never actually help you solve any problems. They never help you actually get to the next step. Either they use it as an opportunity to wallow with you or shit talk with you or cause drama or they seem like such a good friend, but they really don't help you get to the next level. I want you to focus on those types of people and make sure you're not having people like that in your life. You want the people that are going to actually help you grow into that next version. If you go through a hard time, that's amazing that they come, but are they coming to help you? Are they coming to talk you through it? Are they coming to listen to you so that you can heal and grow? Or are they coming to stir in the drama with you, right? And also on the flip side of that, who's with you when you are doing amazing, right? Who's going to celebrate you when you're doing good? Who's not going to get jealous by your accomplishments? That's not going to put you down or compare themselves, right? Who is going to be there when you're down and help you get back on track? And who is going to celebrate you when you're up? Because those are the type of people that you want in your life. And it's so important because you're the sum. I love this quote. I'm sure you guys have heard this. You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And I'm like, that probably makes a lot of sense. Why I don't like to get dressed, and I think poop is funny because I hang out with my kids and my boyfriend most of the time, and his son. So the sum of my 5 people are adolescent boys, which makes a lot of sense with my humor. But I'm gonna drink a little bit more of this, you guys. Oh man, that's awful. It's growing on me. Okay, I have to do that every 10 minutes. So you guys keep a track of the time because I got 10 to 15 minutes. I have to drink more of that. Okay, so finding those types of people, the people that shiz can get real with you, right? Who is going to get real with you, get down in there and really help you problem solve and get to the next step. So I shared this story on my Instagram probably a week ago where I had a birthday party. I was 10 years old. I went to this birthday party and I was really nervous about going. I was not a really like cool girl. I felt like I wasn't a cool girl. I felt like I didn't really like fit in with the people. I really honestly don't even remember whose birthday party it was, who was there, when it was, anything, except for I knew that feeling of like, these people are cool. I want them to think I'm cool. I got invited, which I wasn't expecting to invite. And I was sick a few days before that invite or before that party. And I wasn't feeling my best and ended up feeling good enough to go, right? Like, I'm like, I can do it. I'll be fine. I can go, mom. So my mom lets me go. We're swimming. We're having fun. Everything's good. And all of a sudden I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm going to have to in the middle of this podcast. But all of a sudden I have to go to the bathroom and I'm trying to get to the ladder and there's girls at the ladder trying to get up. And so I just try to do, like when you like, but you guys can't see me if you're listening on the podcast, but if you're watching this, where you like push yourself up out of the water, right? Like you put your palms down onto the side of the pool and you just like lift yourself up with your arms. I did that. And as soon as I did that, I lost my bowels the way I'm about to again in a few minutes because I've just started a colonoscopy prep. Make sure you're taking care of your colon. Go talk to your doctor if you feel like something's off. But I push myself up and I go to the bathroom and I poop my pants. Let's just say what I did. I pooped my pants. And I get out, I grab a towel and I start to go to the bathroom. And there was this girl. I don't even remember how we ended up talking. I just remember that I felt super comfortable. I was like, I think I just pooped my pants. Like I knew I pooped my pants. I didn't think I just pooped my pants. I knew that I pooped my pants. But if I said, I think I just pooped my pants, I could gauge her response. And if she was like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting, I'd be like, just kidding. Who would do that, right? So I gauged it with, I think I pooped my pants. But she was like, okay, and like swooped me into the bathroom. My swimsuit's off. There's poop on my leg. There's poop running down my leg. I mean, like it was a mess, right? Like, have you guys have babies that have blowouts? And you guys know, like, I was 10 years old though at the time, and we decided that we should put my swimsuit. And I'm sorry if this is too TMI. I probably should put a warning on this, like, hey, if poop grosses you out, TMI, because I'm doing a colonoscopy prep during this podcast, and I'm also talking about pooping my pants when I was a child, which my dad has UC. Sorry, Dad, if you don't want me to tell people that you have ulcer colitis, but it makes you go to the bathroom a lot, and it's hereditary. And I'm like, if I was already pooping my pants when I was 10 years old, maybe this was a problem before. But anyways, I poop my pants. We get into the bathroom. She's helping me clean it up. And that moment, it was like, that is the type of person that I want to be. That is the type of like kid I want to raise. Like, she didn't judge me, right? Like, she didn't judge me. She didn't say like, poor you. She didn't try to hide that I did it, right? Like, I mean, in a way we kind of hid it. I don't even remember the full, I just remember that feeling of like, I feel safe. She's helping me problem solve. That is the type of people you want in your life. The people that will you say like, man, I screwed up, or I'm in a tough spot, or I'm struggling. And they can say, okay, what do we need to do to clean you up? What do we need to do to be able, so that you are presentable, so that you can go to dinner with everybody else, right? Like, they didn't say like, call her parents and get her out of here. Like, this is so embarrassing. It was like, no, we're not, you don't have to stop the party. You don't have to not get to go to the next event. I'm going to help you clean you up, get you going, and you're going to get to go to because there was like a dinner after that, or like we were going to fast food. Again, I remember very little. The only reason I probably remember this party is because of the way she made me feel. And that is just a great testament to this human being, which I'll tag in this. And you guys, she has a small business. She does these really cute headbands that she makes from home. So you guys can go and chase her down. Her name's Lacey. So go and support her in support of me. But I remember the way she made me feel, and she didn't make me feel like I was like, there was something wrong with me. Like, I think even at one point she was like, it happens to all of us. Like, no, not everybody poops their pants when they're trying to get out of a pool, right? But she made me feel safe. And that's the type of energy that you should be bringing to other people. And that's the type of energy that you should have people that you should be inviting into your circle. You don't want people that are going to judge you, so don't judge. Like, I saw a great quote the other day that was like people that want to be in a relationship, they're like, saying they want all these things. So list all these things that you want in a friend, in a mentor, in a partner, in a boss, and then figure out what kind of person would be attracted to that, right? Like if you want a partner that's going to show up for you, that's going to respect you, that's going to support you and walk you through hard times, that's going to celebrate you when you're winning, don't you think that that type of partner would also want somebody that is able to celebrate them when they're winning and be able to walk them through hard times and not sit in drama and not sit in chaos? So like when you start to become the person that you would want in your life, you're going to keep attracting that type of energy. So this was what, 10 years. I was 10 years old ish. I don't know. Maybe I was 18. I don't know. I wasn't that old. But this was years ago. And I've had ups and downs with friendships since then. And I've had my own really toxic behavior since then, like just drugs and alcohol being involved, really emotional, really chaotic, really unsure of myself, doing really silly, embarrassing things that like I don't even want to talk about. Maybe another podcast episode. I'm already pooping on this one. But as I started to really heal and as I started to really grow and decide I want joy, I want peace, I want happiness. When I started to say like the things I really wanted, it was like, what's the type of person I would need to become to be able to have that, to be able to attract that? And I wasn't that person. I wasn't being that person. I was toxic. I was emotional. I was chaotic. I was a gossiper. Like I try really, really hard nowadays to not gossip. I'm not saying I'm 100% perfect because I'm a human and there's times I'm like, did you hear? I don't know if it's a fully like, did you hear? It's more of like if something kind of affects me, I'm like, man, I can't believe they did that. And I kind of want to like, but I'm also very careful about who I talk to with that stuff, right? Like, I want somebody that's going to maybe talk those feelings through with me, not necessarily allow me to, just kind of gossip and then wallow in that, or we get entertained by it, right? So today's episode on Addicted to Quitting is talking about when shit gets real, who's by your side? When shit gets real, who's going to drive you to your colonoscopy? When shits get real, who's going to help you clean out the shiz, right? Like who's going to help you problem solve, really get you to a place that you're going to be able to grow and move on to the next step? Like who's going to problem solve with you? And if you don't have people in your life, you are the common denominator to that. What do you need to do to be the type of person that would attract those types of people? Because maybe you need to cut off some people, which can be so freaking lonely. And I know that because when I was trying to get healthy, like I feel like I had to cut off a lot of people that I gossiped with, that I drank with, that just weren't on like the same health journey that I wanted to be on. Not that I was on, but that I wanted to be on. And that can be really, really lonely. And I don't know if we talk about that enough. I like how lonely it could be, but who's really going to be in your corner when shiz gets real? I don't know if I should like I don't want to like get in trouble for podcasting and saying the SHIT word. When poop gets real, I think I can say poop as much as I want. So when poop gets real, who's in your corner? Who's the one that's cheering you on? And maybe tag those people and say, you know what? You're the person that would help me clean out my underwear. You're the person that would help my swimsuit. You're the person that would lock me in the bathroom and wash my swimsuit bottoms in the toilet, clean them up, go find a bag, wrap them up, get you dressed, help you clean up your leg, make sure there's no poop anywhere else, right? Like, who is that person? And then thank that person. If you have a person like that in your life, holy moly, please go thank them now. Please share this with them and say, thank you for being my person that would clean up poop with me, that would be there to support me after I poop my pants. Like, share it with that person, because that type of energy in your life is what's going to help you continue to grow. And if you can be that for other people, that energy that you guys can give to each other is going to help both of you grow. So like when poop gets real, who is by your side? And what type of person do you want by your side? And do you have that? Because if you don't have that, what do you need to do to become that type of person to attract that type of friend, or that type of partner, or that type of boss, or that type of coworker, or that type of mentor, or that type of business partner, or whatever it might be, that type of mom friend. I don't know. What do you need to do to attract the people that are going to actually help you solve problems when poop gets real? That is actually going to help you celebrate you when poop gets real, when it's exciting, right? Like, not the people that are going to be jealous, not the people that are going to say, like, nitpick it, not the people that are going, like, who's going to just celebrate you and support you and cheer you on? And then, are you doing that for other people? Because I think that a lot of what I've struggled with. Ooh, we got blurry. Oh, okay. Hi. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, sorry for that blurriness right there. But the people that I wanted in my life, I wasn't being. Right? Like, I wanted somebody to support me. I wanted somebody to cheer me on. I wanted somebody to walk through hard days with me. But when other people were having those problems, I was like, I don't have time for that. When other people were winning, I was jealous. I was comparing myself to them. I was like, well, it must be nice. It must be nice to be able to do that. No, like, I wasn't celebrating them. So I thought, you know what? If I want to be celebrated, maybe that's what I need to be giving. And if I want to have somebody walk through hard days with me, maybe that's what I just need to be giving. And maybe not focus so much on what I need and just focus on how I could be serving others. And then eventually, you know what? Maybe I'll get somebody that can walk through hard times with me, like Lacey did when I pooped my pants. And maybe not. But either way, I'm going to grow because I'm choosing to be that type of person. I'm choosing to be the person that's going to walk you through hard times. I'm choosing to be the person that's going to celebrate your victories. And I'm going to choose to show up as best as I can for other people when poop gets real. When poop gets real, I'm going to show up for you. Okay? That's what I've decided. That's what I've learned from this story, is that when poop gets real, who is in your corner? And if you don't have someone in your corner, what do you need to do to find somebody to be in your corner? And are you being that type of person that somebody would come to? Because it's really hard to say, like, I want this and this and this, and then you say I wouldn't do it for other people, because it doesn't work that way. Like, life is such a give and take, and I don't care if people say it's not transactional. It's totally transactional. Like, the more that you are able to do things for, like, it just comes back around eventually. And you don't have to, it's not like an expectation. It's not like this, like, you're doing it because it's going to come back around. It's just how life works. So when you have faith in that, you're like, I'm going to do this for this person because they need me right now. And it's not about one day that I'm gonna need them. It's just, they need me right now. And eventually at some point, somebody might help me through my stuff. But right now, that's like, they need me. And that's the type of person that I want to be, because that's the type of person that I would want in this situation. So, like, what type of person would you want in your situations, and how could you be that person for somebody else? Because poop gets real. Like, poop gets real. Has it been 10 minutes? I think it's been 10 minutes. It's time for another dose. I'm still here, guys. I am still here. Still going strong. Oh, splashing away. We're still here. We're still okay, it's been 10 minutes. We are here. We are prepping for a colonoscopy. Because when poop gets real, I don't know when poop. I don't know where I was going with that. But I just wanted to share that story a little bit deeper. I talked about it on my Instagram, like I said, but I didn't go into the details of it. And honestly, I don't remember all the details of it, which I think is also just like a beautiful, beautiful thing too, because I remembered the lesson I needed to learn. And that's really cool, because I feel like so much of childhood trauma or childhood memories tend to be on the more negative side of, like, the moment that I questioned myself for the first time, right? Like, I remember that moment. I remember it very distinctly, but it was like, I realized not everybody likes everybody. And that was like a weird phenomenon for me. Like, we all just get along. And it's like, no, in the real world, that's not how it works. And that was when I remember that first taste of that when I was a kid. And I remember my parents fighting when they started to get divorced. I remember my sister beating me up. I remember my brother and sister picking on me as the baby, which maybe I'll invite them to come talk on the podcast with me, and we can talk about how traumatic that was at times. But I remember a lot of those pivotal moments tend to be on the more like fear, anxiety, um, hurt side. And so I think it's really beautiful that that moment of grace and friendship, and like friendship, I'm saying that her and I weren't really even like friends at the time. We ended up playing sports together. We're friends all through school, but I don't remember her being like one of my like core friends during that time. It was just somebody at the party. It might have even been her party. I was like, I need to talk to her and see what she remembers about that story. I asked her, I was like, this was you, right? She was like, yeah, it was. And I was like, I really don't even remember the full story except for uh I remember pushing myself out of the pool. I remember her helping me, walking me in the bathroom and helping me and laughing and not making me feel weird about it, like telling me like it's not a big deal. Um and then kind of like being arm in arm with me the rest of the time so I didn't feel alone, which but I don't remember all the details, right? Like I just remember, and I think that that's really cool because, so like I said, so much of our memories as kids, because some of those hard coded ones tend to be on those like negative feelings, those first negative feelings that we had, the fear, the anxiety, the stress, the unsureness, the discomfort, where that was a hard coded memory of grace and friendship and walking me through and just like genuine kindness, right? Like she showed me genuine kindness through that. Um, so really start to pay attention to the people that are in your corner when poop gets real. Are they cheering you on? I gotta finish drinking this. Are they cheering you on? Are they helping you grow? Are they pushing you to problem solve? Or are they coming and sitting in the drama with you? Are they cheering for you when you're winning? Are they there like front row cheering you on, not expecting the spotlight, but just cheering, genuinely cheering you on? Because that's the type of person, like as I've gotten healthy, as I've worked through my traumas, as I've quit alcohol, as I've been just like, how can I be better? That's the type of person I want to be, is that I will walk through your hard days with you with the goal to get you to another level. I will be the first one to cheer you on, right? Like, how can we be that for other people? And who is in your corner when poop gets real? And whose corner are you in when poop gets real? Are you showing up for people? Are you being that type of person? Because it's hard to demand that or expect that when that's not the type of person that you're being for others. So when poop gets real, who's in your corner? Who do you want in your corner? What type of person do you want in your corner? What type of person do you want? Because if you want to sit and wallow in self-pity and drama and gossip, you got to do some more inner work. We got to do some more inner work. We got to quit doing that kind of stuff. We got to really be focused on how we can level up and how we can grow and how we can become a better version of ourselves. So I'd leave you guys with this. There is somebody probably in your life right now that is there for you when you poop your pants in the pool at a 10-year-old birthday party. And I just want you to tell them how much you appreciate them. I want you to reach out to them and say, hey, you know what? If this was us, you would help me clean up my poop. You would help me clean up my poop. You would problem solve with me. You would be by my side. And I appreciate that. Because I think sometimes those people that'll clean up the poop with you, like, I haven't even really talked to Lacey about this. Like, we haven't had a full conversation. Maybe I should have her on the podcast and we have like a full conversation about it. That actually might be kind of fun. Let me know if you guys want to hear that. But we don't always take the time to appreciate those types of people in our life. So when poop gets real, who would be there for you? And there's somebody in your life right now. There's somebody in your life that you're like, you know what, this person has always been there for me. And you're right, I probably don't appreciate them enough because I just know that I can always count on them. So reach out to that person, maybe share this podcast, or just message them and say, hey, I listen to a podcast and I just want to tell you I love you. Or don't even mention the podcast. Just do it because it's good to do. Be like, I just appreciate what you do for me. You're always there for me when poop gets real, when poop gets hard. Poop gets soft. I don't know. That was poop didn't get hard in my situation. Anyway, sorry. I know, TMI. But reach out to that person. Tag them in a post. about, if you're watching this on a replay, tag them in a post. If you're watching this on YouTube, tag them. Like, those are the type of people you want in your life, and those are the type of people that you want to be. Is the person that's going to problem solve, the person that's going to cheer celebrations, not the gossipers, not the pot stirrers, not the poor me's, not the people that are going to be jealous when you're winning, right? Like, who do you want in your corner when poop gets real? Oh, that's a different alarm. That's my alarm at 5 o'clock to tell me that it's time to do gratitude practice, which I just stop and say what I'm grateful for. So today I'm going to do this with you guys right now. I just had an alarm go off. I have alarm goes off during the day that tells me to stop and say what I'm grateful for. And I am grateful for that moment. I'm really grateful for that moment where I was shown kindness and grace and a friend problem solving with me. It was a moment I didn't feel alone, and I'm really grateful for that moment. I'm grateful that my brain decided to hard code that moment. So I love you guys. Make sure you reach out to somebody today that is your when poop gets real person, and thank them for always being by your side and cheering you on and supporting you on your dark days. And wish me luck with my colonoscopy. All right. I am so proud of myself. I made it this full 26 minutes drinking this fluid without having to pause it to go to the bathroom. So this is good, I think. I don't know. But I love you guys. And have a fabulous day. And if you need any support at all, make sure you reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook. I'll put a link below to sign up for my email list. And if you are trying to get sober, you're sober or sober curious, I do a weekly check-in meeting call, group call, where we talk about sobriety, we talk about getting healthy, we talk about our goals for the week. It's a great community. And we also have 24/7 accountability and support in that. So if you're interested on that, and would like that extra support and accountability and group coaching with me, make sure that you come and hang out with us, because we are all going to be there for you if poop gets real, in that community. It was called the Quitter Club. So wanted to mention that as well. If you guys are interested in having a community around your sober curious, or just wanting to a healthier lifestyle, maybe taking a break from alcohol, or maybe you don't already drink and you just want to like eat healthier, have goals, and you want some accountability, we will help you do that with some coaching and 24/7 support. So have a great day. Wish me luck again. Make sure you reach out to that friend, and I will talk to you guys soon.